What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I'm incredibly excited just to record this video because I know a lot of people have been asking, how do you get shinies in this game? What are the different methods? Well, I'm going to let you know everything that I currently know at the moment, and I think this game overall will be pretty solid for shiny hunting with how we understand the current systems. So let's just dive right into our very first exhibit. Exhibit A. Bam, there is a shiny Ponyta right here in the beginning of the game. Of course, this shiny Ponyta was for this player right here. But as you can see, one, it is obviously clearly a shiny in the overworld. This Pokemon is just running around and just being a shiny. This is very similar to Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee, if you played those games, where Pokemon will be shiny in the overworld, and when you got your encounter with them, they will still be shiny. That is how this game works in as well. You see the Pokemon shiny from a distance, and you can engage the Pokemon and get the shiny. I mean, of course, it even tells you if you don't know what a shiny Pokemon looks like by the color. You can actually see the little indicator down here with the shiny sparkle. And that's really cool that the game is very upfront. And this is the Obsidian Fields, which is the very first area in the game. So there is a chance right when you load the game that you could get a shiny encounter. So how do we actually, what's a good way to deal with shinies? Well, here's another image that I found on Reddit. Here's a shiny Croagunk just swimming in the water when I love how Pokemon interact with this world. But the thing that you can do with shinies is, well, if you see a shiny Pokemon, you can actually save your game right before the encounter. Why would you want to save your game? Well, let's say you fight the shiny, or maybe it runs away, maybe you knock it out. Well, you can reload your save and the shiny Pokemon will be there. It will be there for you to catch still. So when you see a shiny, make sure to save because you can save and reload. Can be on any type of encounter. As long as you see the shiny on screen, you're good to go. And of course, the shiny icon actually appears here in combat as well. I wonder if it appears in your party if you had a shiny, like down here. That'd be pretty interesting. But I think this is very cool that they're super upfront about shinies and it's super easy to get. So I will say there is no way to breed in this game. So there's no Masuda method. There's no breeding, period. However, if you were to soft reset in front of this shiny Croagunk, you would be able to roll its nature. So there are natures in the game, and you can change the natures on this Pokemon. Every time you reload the save, the Pokemon will still be there, but you'll be able to maybe get the nature you want. Maybe you want an adamant Croagunk, which would be great for competitive play, right? So that's phenomenal, the fact that you can do that. So make sure when you see a shiny, make sure to save your game. And you can obviously bring out your shinies whenever you want. Just hang out. Look at this huge shiny Golbat. It looks absolutely wonderful and beautiful. And we get the nice shine sparkles. We get these nice stars when the Pokemon actually comes out. I'm loving this animation and this effect. Golbat is massive in this game, by the way. Of course, there are different Pokemon sizes to remember. So some Pokemon can get really big, which is really funny. But definitely something to remember. And this is what it's like to actually encounter a shiny Pokemon. And let's get this volume up. So you're just running around and bam, you can see the shine sparkle right when he turned. The shine sparkle is there. I know this video is low quality. And you actually get a little noise indicator. It's a little bit hard to hear in the video, but you do get a little bit of a noise indicator. So when the shiny appears, not only will you see the sparkle in the distance, but you'll also hear a special sound for the shiny. And yes, this is also very much in the beginning of the game. So you can very easily get your shinies in the beginning of the game. We saw Ponyta, now we saw Shinx. And how shinies actually work is the Pokemon are all loaded into the game at once. So when you're in an area, they all load in. However, if you were just to reload the area, so let's say you go back to the main hub town and then just come back, all the Pokemon will be re-rolled. And then you can just run around on your ride Pokemon, make a nice quick sweep, and see if there's any shiny Pokemon. If you don't see any, just keep doing it. If you do see a shiny Pokemon, you just got to save, and then you can reset for whatever ability that you want on that Pokemon. I think this is going to be a really fun method, especially because I stream. I think it's going to be really fun to showcase this shiny method. I wonder if there's a different way to actually increase your odds. Currently, we do not know the exact odds, but I am sure we will with the data mines happening right now. But overall, I'm very excited for shiny hunting in this game. And so here's an image of a shiny Drifloon that someone got. And this is very cool because notice how Drifloon shiny is shiny in the dex. So you can actually choose what shine, if you want a shiny or regular form to appear in your dex. So yes, you can actually get a full shiny dex and choose the picture that you want to display, which is awesome. This is maybe something I actually want to do, is go for a full shiny dex, because the dex isn't too big. I think it's 248 Pokemon or 242. I can't remember the exact number. So it's not too big of a dex. So it is very feasible that you could potentially get in a full shiny dex, in a full living shiny dex too. So I think that's going to be really fun and awesome to do. And I think I may actually partake in that. And I do want to talk about the post-game event where random like distortions can happen, and you can actually get really high level Pokemon. This is in the post game, level 60 Pokemon, and you can see starters. So this is how you actually get your starters. So if you wanted the shiny hunt starters, the best way to do it is going to be in the post game, and you can get the Pokemon you obviously didn't have. So I'm going to be starting with Cyndaquil, so you can catch an Oshawott or anything else, and these appear throughout the game in different areas, but I believe it is post-game exclusive. I heard reports you can get it earlier, but I've never actually seen anyone do it. But I have seen streams of people doing it in the post-game. So maybe it is rarer earlier, but I'm sure the Pokemon are related to your level and what Pokemon will actually spawn. And here's an actual video of the encounter here. So it just appears like a wormhole from the sky, and bam! Now space-time distortion has appeared, and it's just gonna be full of aggro Pokemon. So you can run around and try to see if there's a Pokemon you particularly want, and then try to engage it. But all the Pokemon seem to actually be hostile to you in this area. The big reason why I'm bringing this up, and wow, triple Rhydon, that is wild. Yeah, this is definitely fully chaotic and is a whole thing for sure. But yeah, it's apparently people are speculating that this is going to be the new shiny hunting method. People are saying that it is going to be a great way to get high-level Pokemon to spawn in one area. And I wonder if there's a way to manipulate. Maybe you can save right before this, and the Pokemon will come out would actually change. And I'm sure some Pokemon may only be exclusive to these in the post-game as well. So there's a lot going on with this, and people are saying the shiny odds are higher from this. I haven't seen any hard proof on that, but I just want to let you guys know that this is what we know about shiny hunting so far in the game. But the good news is, if you do see a shiny, and they seem to be sort of frequent, I've seen a lot of posts and not too many people are playing the game early. I think if you just keep reloading an area, you'll eventually get a shiny. And then once you see the shiny, save and reload. And that's going to be that for the shinies. I think there's also a couple of other interesting things that I want to throw into the end of this video. The new flamethrower animation is pretty poggers. I think this is awesome. Shout outs to Reddit user here for this incredible video on flamethrowers. So I'm all about that. I think that looks really sweet. And this person actually still has the shiny Ponyta who caught it earlier. So I think that's pretty sweet. And last but not least, there is actually the removed EVs, and they just changed it to stats 1 to 10. And the higher these stats are, the more damage that stat does. And you can get all your stats to have that type of damage. And different items will actually level up those stats as well. So yeah, I think it's very interesting. I think I'm in love with this game personally. So I'm incredibly excited. And yeah, oh, I want to mention one last thing. I don't have the image on me right now, but they did change some of the shinies in this game. With the power of editing, we have the image now. Yes, they changed Rabidash's shiny from the gray back to the Gen 2 purple. As you can see right here, Gen 2 was purple, and I love this. And then they changed it to gray in Gen 3, 4, and 6, and all this good stuff, right? So ever since after Gen 2, it was this gray. I thought it was cool. It was like very smoky, but man, I love those purple shinies. I mean, Charizard was once a purple shiny too, and then it went black. But hey, I'm a big fan of these purple shinies, and yes, they changed Rabidash's shiny, so I think that's awesome. They also changed a couple others. I believe Cheer maybe in Cherubi got a change as well. Wasn't as noticeable, but this is a big one for me personally. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video about shinies. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe to the channel. I'll be covering Pokemon Legends Arceus with full guide content, LPs, and any other new information I get. And I hope you have a great one. Peace out and have a good one.